All right, man. How y'all doing? Um, so I came across this video where I watched a piece of it and I said, I'm gonna watch this in real time. So academics in Wack 100 is somehow exposing Nipsey Hussle's sexual past and things like that. I have a lot to say about this because I just got a lot to say about this. And I think a lot of people need to hear my take on this. So before we get into that, I got to get a legendary spill. This is Torch Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know the final ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is right here on the screen. Cash App. No more PayPal. I am the hidden gem. 1,300 subscribers, over 17,000. And yes, I am the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you are from. Thank you for being here with me. You know what I'm saying? So look, man, let's get to it. All right, man. So let's get it, man. This comes courtesy of Flacco. Flacco. So let's get it, man.
This Wack 100 and Nipsey Hussle situation just got 1,000% worse. Wack 100 was able to find some Nipsey Hussle paperwork that makes Nipsey Hussle look a little different in a lot of people's eyes. But Wack didn't stop there. Wack was able to find the man who is claiming he had a threesome with Nipsey Hussle and his baby mama. And that man was able to come forward on DJ Academic's live stream and confirm everything Wack 100 has been saying over the past year. People, there are 4 words I hope I never have to hear in my lifetime. And that's Wack 100 in a clubhouse room telling an audience, we got Flacco's paperwork. That usually means the end.
So here's my thing too. I think that I'm gonna really go all out on this one because not all out, but I got a lot to say. I think as us as the as black culture, we so obsessed with certain things that I think that really don't. I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter, but we're obsessed with a lot of things in the black community, man. Like we are, and a lot of us don't want to touch these topics. A lot of us don't want to say anything about these things. But I definitely think that, and we have to change a lot in the black community of certain things. Like one of my biggest things is snitching. I'm not saying that we should run around telling on people, but we need to change the ideology in snitching. And the whole thing of how snitching and why snitching is so prevalent. Because in my opinion, snitching shouldn't be a thing, but you also got to take into consideration there are some people who are criminals that we protect. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think that that's a good deal anymore for the black community. I think that I do believe that we do protect the criminals too much in the black community. I do. I think that we give them a pass, and we harder on people who tell than people who actually kill in our own community. And that's just a fact. Like, for real.
Of your legacy, reputation, career, and everything you ever worked for, bruh. These are the charges that Wack 100 uncovered, that Nipsey Hussle was charged with these 2 things. Now, if you're listening via audio, come back to the screen and look at it because I can't repeat what the charges are because YouTube would demonetize this video. But these are the charges, okay? Dealing with MINORs, okay? Which is, now this is a charge that's automatically, bruh, if you get a charge like this, bruh, you really can't show your face no more around. But the charges were dismissed. So Nipsey Hussle was charged with.
Here's my thing, too. We always speaking on how we hate the justice. We hate the justice system. Then we speak on how we use the justice system to our advantage when it comes to certain things, right? For example, if this whole thing is saying that Nipsey Hussle was charged with the whole thing it's saying, y'all can see that. I don't even want to blow it up. You know what I'm saying? But if it's saying that, you know what I'm saying, and it said it was dismissed, then what is this discussion? If it was dismissed and basically they found him either not guilty or it was dismissed like this didn't happen, then why are we talking about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand it. But see, again, people, what they do is they use these things against people to say, well, see, this is, even if they're not guilty of a charge. I know there's a couple of people I know who is not guilty of certain things. Like, I'll give it to you as an example. There's a couple of people I know who went through something and it wasn't even the point. They wasn't even involved in some of the things that was said in the law and how the law presented it. They wasn't. But they was found guilty of it, even though they wasn't doing a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? And in this case here, it says it was dismissed. So what are we talking about here? Why is this even a thing? I don't understand why. And I fucks with Wack 100. I ain't gonna lie. I like Wack 100. I say that a lot. But I don't understand why this is a thing. And no, we're going to get into it. This is early into the game.
But he was never convicted. They were dismissed. Now, people are saying that Nipsey Hussle pled to a lesser charge of something else, and those got tossed out in the plea deal. I think what's going on here is that Wack 100 is done fake kicking it. He's done fake being cool. It feels like Wack 100 was trying to be cool at some point. I think Wack 100 was trying to stop certain footage from coming out. And Wack 100 feels like, if I'm doing all this work to stop this footage from coming out, now y'all treating me as if I'm the one who's trying to put it out. And, you know, with him trying to be cool, I think he, you know, like he even said, yo, after reviewing Nipsey Hussle's catalog, he feels like Nipsey Hussle now qualifies for legend status. So he has put certain things out there to try to be cool, but it feels like the love is not being reciprocated from Nipsey's estate. So now Wack 100 is in a...
But, all right, let me stop it there. Like, look, I like Wack, but I got to call him out on this bullshit. What are you looking for, though? Like, what are you looking for? Like my thing is, this is a deceased man. Why are we still talking about this man? He's deceased. It's not like, oh man, like, what is the point of you keep bringing him up? That's the thing that I don't understand. Wack 100 does, and why? Like, why? Why are we still talking about him? It has, like, this man can't defend himself, and you on record saying that you shouldn't be talking about people that can't defend themselves. You literally said that. Now you're sitting here saying that basically the state or whatever don't fuck with you. So now you're tired of being whatever way. You've been holding back. But my thing is like, but dog, what's the point of even talking about it? You could literally be like, I ain't got nothing to say about that. And that's it. I don't care if the estate constantly talks about you. So what? Like, what's the point of you doing that? I don't understand it. And I don't understand what's the estate point of keep talking about Wack 100. Why y'all keep talking about him? Why? What's the point? Why do y'all keep going back and forth talking about this man or talking about him? It should be basically, it's cut and dry. Nipsey's deceased. Rest in peace to him. That's it. There's nothing else to talk about. I don't get it.
Thought process of, okay, I mean, if y'all hated me for trying to stop something from coming out, now I'm done trying to stop something from coming out. I'm going to put it out myself. So this is where things like this is now coming out. Now, Wack 100 was on Academic's live stream, and he...
That's like, that theory is so stupid. That's like your girlfriend saying you cheating on her, and you said, well, you cheating, you already believe I'm cheating on you. I might as well go and cheat. Like, what difference is, that's so stupid. That ideology is dumb. Like, bro, why do you care so much about what somebody's saying about you? Like, I would be like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Since they already think I'm being, I might as well put it out myself, and now they can actually say, like, bro, people gonna say it regardless, whether you put it out or not, they gonna still say it. So you feel as though that you have to do it now because they have said that you have to do it. Well, guess what? Can I get $1 million? And if I keep badgering you for $1 million, are you gonna give it to me? Are you gonna send it to me? Are you gonna say, yeah, bro? Since you keep asking me for it and I keep telling y'all I got it, here's $1 million right here. just so you leave me alone. Like, come on, bro. This is a stupid argument, bro. This is so dumb.
Made academics pull it up, and they had a conversation about this in front of like 20,000 people.
Wait,
It's another one in the. It's another one in the.
This is not fake work, is it?
Hey, yo, Wack, listen. I don't give people search because I know the that I know, homie.
Okay, so chat, just what Wack just sent me. They said breaking news: some past charges related to Rolling 60s own Nipsey Hussle have surfaced. One of the charges included him playing on the field where the grass is barely even growing. Now, when you look at it a little bit closer, I don't know if you guys can see, it says unlawful sexual intercourse with a. Now, Wack, I got to be very careful here. This is very treacherous waters. I'm gonna have to do.
No, that's public record.
Is this public record? And you're sure that somebody else could pull it up? Because I do.
I seen that many moons ago, my brother. It's a whole lot, bro.
What is all this for? Like, what are we doing? Like, what is all this for? Like, this is not the same as somebody like a Drake. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. It's not the same as somebody like Drake. And the reason why I say this is because Drake is alive and he could defend himself. Y'all are out here posting stuff that happened years ago, right? According to y'all, years ago, that is public record, and y'all trying to re-expose it as if this is something. But what my thing is, like, what happened for y'all to actually try to expose Nipsey Hussle? What was it that happened? It must be, well, then again, it probably because of the Laura London thing. You know what I'm saying? The Diddy thing or whatever. But this is crazy to me how y'all put this out, not y'all, but y'all actually highlighting this and trying to make it seem like this man was messing with kids, bro. Like, when it says it was dismissed. Like, that's what it says. Somebody could, like, the thing is, right? Here's the thing. Somebody could have lied on the man. Anything could have happened. Right? Could have got lied on. Could have said, hey, this person did something. We don't know what actually happened. All we know is the end result was it was dismissed. That's what we know. You know what I'm saying? That's what we know.
Just don't say. Bro, that's right there from like 15 years ago.
Wait, so
that's like 08.
What was the plea on it? Because I'm looking for the plea. I see he had a firearm.
It says on there.
It said nolo contendere. And by the way, so the charge underneath was lewd act on dependent on a adult by caretaker with force. Wack, this is serious allegations. Like,
hey, yo, listen what I'm telling you. All these people in your chat, that's 17 years ago, right? They probably couldn't even read or write. This is why when they say dumb act, you tell people, Wack is Reggie Wright. We've been around, homie, and we still here. See, it's a lot of niggas that was around, but they wasn't in the mix. You understand what I'm telling you? They wasn't in the mix.
Wait.
Wack 100 is correct. Because he's been around for so long, he has reference point to a lot. He probably heard a conversation through passing of this paperwork existing. And in 2025, he thought about, wait, hold on. I heard that at some point 16 years ago. Let me go back and search for it. See, me, I wouldn't have that reference point, right? I wouldn't have known this even existed or you know, what to even search for. But because Wack has been around like long enough, Wack probably knew what to search for. Now, here's the most surprising thing to me that like blew my mind. Like, my mouth was on the floor. Wack will say that a lot of people in LA already knew about this. Now, why is shocking to me? Because why ain't this discussed more? Now, the charges were dismissed, yes. But this is still...
That's the reason why it's not discussed. Like, what are y'all talking about here? I don't understand this. If the man was found guilty and the charges wasn't dropped and he did time for it, whatever. But we don't know under what circumstances the charges was dropped. The charges probably was dropped. But my thing is, and this is not to say that this didn't happen, but you have to go off of what happened. And what happened is the charges was dropped. So if it was that severe or that serious, I don't think that they would have dropped the charges, especially something like that. I don't see them dropping charges like for something like that all the time, right? I don't see that. They actually really go after people for that. But for y'all to sit here and say, why is this discussed? There's nothing really to discuss. The charges was dropped.
Something that needs to be discussed. But Wack is saying that, a lot of people, right, quite possibly all the gangbangers in LA, they knew about this and this was never discussed. It's not on no podcast. And I feel like that's just a symbol of how much people respect Nipsey and how much smoke it is behind Nipsey. That if you do a podcast, you tend to just stay away from all Nipsey conversations, bro. Because if your opinion on Nipsey is anything short of he's Jesus Christ, you will get smoked.
So, wait, did people on the West Coast notice? Like, it seemed like this was a secret.
Hey, bro, listen what I'm trying to tell you. The same way the East Coast get down is the same way the West Coast get down in the South and Midwest. To sweep shit under the rug and keep it hush-hush. But it's always a reason when I say, I don't stand with that. Yeah, they can say what they want to say. Because when it ever hit the fan, they ain't going to catch me over there.
Let me ask you a question. So if this was kind of known, why the hell Kendrick ain't mentioned Nip and he go mention Drake? Drake ain't got none of this.
This guy here, bro. This guy here is the worst, bro. He's the worst, bro. I never in my life seen a person like Academics, bro. I'm telling you, he is the worst person to exist online, bro. He's the worst, bro. Like, how do you try to tie Kendrick to this whole thing with Drake by saying that why he didn't say nothing about Nipsey? Like, it's so crazy to me how you try to tie the two together because you are such a Drake fanboy. It's almost borderline insanity how much of a fanboy you is to Drake. I can't believe that we actually even having this conversation about Drake and Kendrick in a Nipsey Hussle conversation, as if Kendrick has to police everybody that has some type of weird charge or weird case. Like he is the police against everybody. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, why would Kendrick Lamar speak on something that happened that was dismissed from a dead man? You know what I'm saying? When him and Drake started battling, Nipsey was deceased. It makes no sense for him to actually go out and diss Nipsey or even speak on something that happened that was dismissed. And this is what I mean by dudes like Academics need to be shut out of the culture, bro. Because of stuff like this. You literally are implementing something, putting something on a man who has nothing to do with any of this. Drake don't have nothing to do with this. Kendrick don't have nothing to do with this. That beef was between them two. You're trying to say, well, if you say something about him, then why you ain't saying nothing about him? It's like, bro, that's why I could tell that he don't really got friends like that. I could tell you right now, Academic ain't got no friends like that because he's the type of person that if y'all all get caught doing something, it could be something small, not like you're doing some crazy shit, but he will literally say, well, you mad at me, but he was the one that did it. It's like, he really did it. He was the one that did it. It wasn't me. It was him. Like, I had something to do with it, but he did more. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person he is. This is disgusting, bro. And I can't even believe that Wack 100 would entertain that. And I understand people don't like Wack 100. I get it. I understand why y'all don't like Wack 100. But I gotta be honest, like, he don't always say a bunch of bullshit. Not like Academics. But when it comes to this whole Nipsey thing, I totally disagree with Wack 100 on this. Totally. And I totally disagree with Nipsey's estate too. I don't think y'all should be talking about it at all. But let's keep it going.
If this is true.
Hey, listen to me, bro. Hey, that's a topic for discussion.
So you're telling me that one of the
No,
West
no,
Coast...
no, no. Look, listen. Once again, Wack didn't break the story, but once I seen it broke, there it go. See.
So
they
you've heard
at
about
me
this
for
before, or is this news? Like, I've never seen this before.
I've been knowing this. I can show you on my phone how I've been knowing this.
Wack is correct that he didn't reveal it. He didn't break it. But once it's out there, well, he got the voice. He got the platform. He's going to blast it. And that's what happened. But Wack didn't stop here. On this live stream, Wack brought somebody to talk to academics. This is the man that's in the infamous Nipsey Hussle tape that Wack 100 says exists. Now, Wack would bring this man on, and this is the man who was in the tapes with Nipsey Hussle. If you're unaware what tapes I'm talking about, Wack 100 was on a phone call with Hassan Campbell, letting Hassan Campbell know that he's been trying to stop certain people from releasing a tape where Nipsey Hussle is in a rendezvous with another man and his baby mama. Wack will say that Nipsey Hussle was doing certain things in that tape, that you could probably give a side eye to if you look at it, right? Now, a lot of people have been questioning whether or not this tape existed. Now, I know somebody who don't like Wack 100, who is from a similar gang, and that person confirmed that tape existed. That person confirmed to me that, that tape, people around them have seen the tape. So, and that person is, don't like Wack, and that person is from a similar gang as Nipsey Hussle. So when I heard it from that person and Wack, to me, it's like, okay, if both sides is confirming it at this point, I have no reasons to believe it's not true. So Wack brings the dude on, and bro, it's bad, man. It's terrible, bro. I try to stay away from things like this because I want to have this perfect picture image of Nipsey Hussle in my head. But after watching live streams like this, it's almost impossible to look at Nipsey the same anymore.
See, this why they should just leave me the fuck alone, bro. Just leave me. Look, bro, I don't fear none of you niggas. I ain't scared to die. I got a little bag. My politics is right. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. Stop fucking with me. Leave me alone, bro. Because I know what I know. You know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. Hold on one.
Chat, this one respectfully, I'm going to let West Coast handle West Coast business. I want no parts.
Nephew.
What's up, man?
Now listen to me. We ain't saying no names. Now, I speak. When people ask me about the Nipsey shit, I say very minimum. Do I not?
Yeah, facts.
It's a whole lot of other footage I can speak on and text messages I can speak on, but I never do. Have you heard me tell a lie about anything, the minimum I speak on?
No.
I'm telling academics, you know why this man know academics?
How?
Because he's the man in the video. I don't believe dude was ashamed of his life. He wasn't.
Nah, he definitely wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't. So it's all these other people that want to act like he was. Dude wasn't ashamed of his activities, bro. That was what that was when it came to that.
Damn.
Y'all making it like he gotta be. Nephew right here. He ain't ashamed.
Nah, for sure. I get bitches. I don't fuck with no niggas, man. Niggas is cool.
Listen, I guess if we ever do an interview, we'll get to the real conversation, but why do you think he picked you?
What happened?
Why do you think Nip picked you to, like, fuck his baby moms?
Man, because I had motion. I had money. I was doing my shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been
He thought, I'm going to say it may sound crazy. He thought Nephew was the fly ass top of his game. That's what he thought. And because Nephew got to a point to where he like, hey, bro, nigga, I'm not just finna keep moving around here. You got to take care of me.
Nah, for sure. I knew a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, and then he passed away, and that shit just was shocked. That shit blew up. Like, I ain't know. I had forgot all about it, and I was like, oh, shit.
requesting a man to come into your bedroom with your baby mama, to me, that's bizarre. Now, if it's you and the homie, you know,
All right, now I don't know who that guy was on the phone. I know what Wack 100 is saying, and I know what everybody's saying, but I'm gonna be the first to say I don't know. Anybody could have been on that line, bro. And I'm not calling Wack 100 a liar. I'm just saying that I don't know for sure if that was the guy. I don't even know for sure if there's a video. He could just be saying that. I don't know. It could be whatever. But I'm gonna put it to you like this. I don't care. It's none of my business. Whatever that man did in his bedroom with his baby mother and some other dude, that's for them, bro. And my thing is, who recorded it? Was it the guy who recorded it? Was it the girl? Was it Nipsey? Who recorded it? And how did the video get out? Was it the guy? Who recorded it? Because it was only 3 of them. Let's just say it's only 3 of them. Who recorded the video? And you're telling me that he recorded the video and he gave the video to somebody? Like I'm not feeling that. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that part. I always look at things like that. So it had to be a 4th person there. Where's the other person at? Was it 4th? Was it the person? And then did Nipsey forget to get the video? Or did he send it to somebody? Like, how did they get it? How big was the video? Was it on VHS tape? Was it on DVD? Did he misplace the DVD? Did somebody steal it? Who got the video? Who's going to put out the video? Did they take it from him? Was it Big U? Or who was it? You know what I'm saying? Those are the questions that I think a lot of us need to ask if we're going to go down that road. You know what I'm saying? Some people say, what does it matter? Somebody got it. My thing is, like, it could be a fake video. It could be a video with somebody that looked like him. Video could be choppy. It could be, the old videos with the squiggly lines and it's, oh, look, see, he's right there. You don't really know. That's all I'm saying. Everything has to be questioned when it comes to stuff like that. Because people would just say anything for clout. And again, I'm not saying Wack is doing that, because I don't think Wack needs to do that. But I do believe that there are people who will say things and some people will run with the narrative. But again, I don't know who this guy is. He could just be saying he's that guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe he is the guy. But I don't know if definitively. And do I really care enough to actually go look? No, I don't.
random chick comes over and y'all bust her down. To me, that's normal. The bizarre part comes in when you are calling in a man to come and deal with you and a woman that you're with. That's where we gotta really, if this is true, this is bad. Now, I was also surprised to learn that, because when I'm hearing this, for some reason, I just envisioned this was like 2011, like they recorded it on like a camcorder and it got out. No, apparently, according to Dude, he was filming this with Nipsey after Nipsey was famous.
Hey. So did any of this happen while he was famous, or like he wasn't famous then? Like he was just...
Yeah, he was famous.
Yeah, we talking about the real Nipsey.
Famous already, you know what I'm saying? You popping. You know what I'm saying? I was with Big Baby at the time, at one of the times, you know what I'm saying? Big Baby, that was my boy.
Yeah, that's the home.
For the Clippers.
Free Big Baby.
Big Baby in jail right now, you know what I'm saying? Free Big Baby. So that kind of...
This ain't no motherfucking 2010 shit. This is right.
Hey.
This is 2018, 2019.
And really...
Okay, so if it's 2018, 2019, who was the guy who taped this? Like, who filmed this? And did he share it with who did he share it with? Was it you who filmed it? That's the question. I think a lot of us now, I did think that it was in the past. I didn't know if it was that recent. But if that's the case, then we need to find out who taped it, right? Who was the one that filmed it? That's what we need to find out. If we ain't going to find that out, then what's the point of us talking about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I don't care. I'm just saying, like, for y'all that want to do some research on it, you need to find out who was the one who had the tape and who taped it. Was it 4 people there? You know what I'm saying?
The last thing, and I'm actually really whacking you, because even like Wack had me pull up this blog that kind of alleges certain shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think.
Well, he don't know nothing. He don't know nothing about that.
No. I know, but even the stuff he does know about, y'all don't fear for y'all life. Like, you know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie, some of this stuff.
What everybody know.
Nah, man.
Man, I
ain't
walk
gonna...
around this motherfucker LA, man. Don't nobody touch me, man.
Yeah,
Man, I'm
nephew's
from
doing
the
this
streets,
shit,
man.
bro.
I will blow one of
Nephew
these
running around this
niggas.
motherfucker.
This the part that got me, and this the part where, if this is true, this is not straight activities. Wack will say the dude on the phone would bust in the chick's mouth, and then immediately after he would claim that I can't even say Nipsey's name. With this is just, oh my god, dude will bust in the chick mouth, and then the person involved in the threesome too. So the man who's involved in the threesome would bust in. They claim Nipsey's baby mama's mouth, and then Nipsey will kiss her after, like immediately afterwards. They claim. I haven't seen it. I can't confirm it. This is what they're saying.
Niggas got it is another nigga involved. When you hey look, Act, next time you come out here, I'm gonna have my man pull up. I'm gonna have him show you everything, bro. You gonna see everything. No.
So it was 4 people. So somebody else does have the tick because he said it was another nigga involved. So there has to be 4 people. That's what I'm saying. There has to be somebody with the tape or with the filming or the recording, right?
No. Nah, bro, because it's like
No.
what?
Like I'm gonna take your word for it. I believe. No, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why I called you is like, there's times when we're like, yeah, Wax. I'm not gonna call you a liar, but I'm like, maybe he's stretching the truth. Sometimes I'm like, you're stretching the truth. It looked like you might have been.
At the end of the day, next time you out here, Act, I'm gonna have my man. Nah, fuck all that. Because I'm gonna be real, Act. It's a lot of other descriptions I could give that I don't give. You get what I'm saying?
You said on the video the dude ejaculates in a woman's mouth and Nipsey goes there to go kiss it. Like he's trying to. All right, come on now. Like
I don't believe that. Maybe I'm in denial, or maybe I'll stay in denial, but I don't believe that. I don't believe that. No, I don't believe that. I think Wack lying about that. I'm sorry, Wack. I think you lying about that. I don't believe that. Nah. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe this. I don't believe that. And if that did happen, personally, I have nothing to do with that. I would never do nothing like that. But if that's what that man is into, whatever, he could be into that. I don't care. But I don't believe that at all. I don't.
You were exaggerating there. That's you.
Act, put a 20 ball up on it.
I'm not betting on no man's sexuality. I'm just shocked. Yeah.
No, what you mean? I put a dub on it.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
That is easy money.
Nipsey's musical legacy, I don't think this will really affect. However, I do think this does has a chance to affect Nipsey Hussle's like career or legacy in the streets. Because street dudes talk about Nipsey Hussle as if he's Jesus. They treat Nipsey Hussle as the standard for a stand-up solid street dude. So with more things like this coming out, could that affect it? Could street dudes now start? Because bro, first off, yo, ain't no loyalty in the streets, bro. These street dudes ain't loyal to their own mama. You think they about to be loyal to a symbol? No. The more this start coming out, I promise y'all, bro, it's gonna be the Tupac story, man. Tupac was the realest ninja. Tupac was the epitome of gangster and thug for at least 20 to 30 years. Man, in the 2020s, bro, Tupac right now, bro, when folks speak about Tupac, bro, they speak about Tupac as a poser, as an actor, as somebody who really wasn't no gangster. So, can I see Nipsey legacy taking the same path as Tupac? I don't know, but this is crazy. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about?
All right. I mean, I disagree with that last take that he said as far as like Tupac goes. People still worship Tupac. And I believe that this is not going to do anything. This is just a bump in the road for Nipsey Hussle. I mean, truth be told, Nipsey Hussle already gained his respect through just the way he carried himself. I don't think that people, and I'll be honest with you, I don't think a lot of people are looking at Nipsey Hussle's street cred more than they looking at how he was an entrepreneur. I think more people are focused on his entrepreneurship than actually his street cred. So that's out the window. Do I think this is going to affect his legacy? No, I don't think so. I don't think people are really going to care. I think only people like the commentators like myself and a bunch of other people have something to say about it. But I don't think the normal average person, I mean, some people might, but a good portion of people, they're not going to really care. Because if everybody in LA knew already, then nobody's going to care. I could see this story dying off within the next week or so. Nobody's going to really say anything else about it. But thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. I'm out of here. Torture Talk. You already know what it is.